Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Please, sir.
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell them turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes.
Free Speech Friday on Defenders. What's going on, guys?
Happy Friday. Hey,
Happy
hey,
Friday.
girl.
Happy Friday.
Oh, some people don't know that voice very well.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Look at that.
Hey, y'all. Now that I'm in the South, I can officially go back to the y'all.
There it is.
You really can. You can go back to the y'alls. It's okay. We're here. We're in the South. That's fine. We have a Jill Hole with us. What? Yeah, I know. Megan, specifically. She has decided to come down for the entirety of the weekend because of TRA guns and also because her son so lovingly said that we have to go down there for my birthday, which is great. Thank you. He's over in the corner.
Yes.
My wife is entertaining him. It's amazing. It's fun times. By the way, we're having Free Speech Friday, so that means that you can call in.
He can. Who can? Anybody can.
Anybody can. You can call in. If you call us, it's 919-367-3171. That's 919-367-3171. You can call in with anything that you want to talk about during the day, whatever's been going on through the week. If you want to talk about something, we are here. Of course, if you say something crazy, we might just hang up on you, but that's okay because that's open for the game.
That's what we're here for.
Exactly. Megan's over here talking on the MeWe's, chatting back and forth. Oh, man, I tell you what, it's going to be fun stuff tonight.
Ah, it's Friday. Wow. Before we get started,
Mhm.
I'll go to all the social medias where you can find us. All of them are all at DOAE Show.
There's about 20 of them now.
There's at least, and you could pretty much find us there. Again, that's at DOAE Show on everything from Facebook to Twitter to MeWe to the YouTubes, the Instagrams,
All of them.
all of them. And make sure you use the hashtag #ArmYourselves.
I don't care how you capitalize it. Just make sure you spell it right.
You guys don't understand the mess that I hear when we're not on the air.
Yeah, they do.
You don't. No, they don't.
Yeah.
They think they do. They don't.
You think you know, but you've got no idea.
I will find you.
I'm already blown away at how Steven keeps up with this. This is
telling.
wow.
She looks at my 7,000 screens and she's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
This is awesome.
He can go back and tell Whiskey he ain't got nothing.
That's it. Oh yeah. He's just looking at everybody else.
I don't know what he has, but he does have 2 screens now. I helped
Oh,
him
is
out a
it
little
now?
bit, walking him through how to bounce things back. When you're trying to
Oh.
explain something from 2,500 miles apart, for someone who is technology, yeah, I can't even. This
Technologically,
is what's, yes, challenged.
yeah.
This is what 7 hours of driving, and I just got out of the car 15 minutes ago will do to you.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay.
At least you weren't late, because this would be really awkward if.
Nah, it'd have been fine. It'd have been like that one time where your entire thing got cut off and then you came in halfway through.
Yeah. Or when I was in the middle, 15 minutes into it, and it
Cut
pooped out,
off.
never came back.
And then never came back.
Never could come back in time.
No. You just like, nope, we're done. Done for the show, and I had to take it over. Yeah, that's fun.
Screw this crap! I'm going home.
Exactly. And you know what? You should have. And you did. Actually, you were already home, so that's okay. And you know something else you should always have in your home is a gun box.
A gun box. Yes, because you need to protect your loved ones with the weapon, the tool that you use to protect them.
That's right. So you should always protect your family, and you should always protect your family from the tool that you use to protect them. And the best way to do that is the gun box. See, the gun box is an amazing piece of technology. Not only is it discreet, it looks like a modem. It's clean. It's made. It kind of looks like somebody from Apple made it. It's just got a crisp, clean look to it. But it's also some of the best technology around. Not only do they have RFID card readers and key fobs and key codes, but they also have your fingerprint. You can have a ring with an RFID reader on it. Wave your hand over top like it's magic, and it pops open for you and you alone.
Oh, it's magic.
You know.
Have you seen the beautiful patriotic one that they just shared the other day?
I looked on the website. I didn't see the patriotic one, though.
I actually believe I shared the post. It's gorgeous. I think I need to order it, and after tomorrow and I buy a new toy, I probably will.
There you go. She's going to buy a new toy and buy something to keep it in.
Absolutely.
That is the smartest way to go. Go to thegunbox.com. That's thegunbox.com. Use the promo code Mojo50 at checkout. You get 10% off on the order that you have. That's thegunbox.com. Promo code Mojo50.
That's true.
Hey, Dylan.
Hey.
I'm going to read you a quote, and I want you to guess who it's from.
Okay. Go ahead.
My radical obedience to Christ helped my mental health.
Billy Graham.
No.
Oh.
Try
Jimmy
again.
Swaggart.
No. Try again.
Donald Trump.
No. But closer.
Can I guess?
Miley Cyrus.
No.
Oh.
Megan, guess.
I can't. I already cheated. I looked at your screen.
Oh, okay. Megan cheated. So she could guess, but she'd be actually guessing the right answer.
Not a guess, then she knows the answer. She would have.
According to an in-depth profile in August 2019's issue of Forbes, titled Kanye's Second Coming Inside the $1 Billion Yeezy Empire.
So,
the famous rapper opened up about his struggles with bipolar disorder after he had been diagnosed in 2016 and how his radical obedience to Christ helped him through.
wait a minute. So, is anybody here, within the sound of my voice, shocked to learn that Kanye West was bipolar? Show of hands. Anybody? Anyone shocked? No one.
I need a cricket sounder.
Kidding.
We do need a cricket sounder. How come we don't have a cricket sounder?
I think we do. I just don't have it up.
I'm
Sorry.
Yeah. We could.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
That's a frog, and that's really not the same thing.
But they jump. It's the closest we had right now.
Oh, okay. Fine. Well, I'll take it. That's fine.
I was channeling my inner Kanye and just kind of.
Playing with whatever you got. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So if you go to the article, it says from the article, rewind 3 years ago, and when West claimed to be $53 million in debt, just before canceling the back of a lucrative arena tour and checking into Los Angeles hospitals for over a week with symptoms of sleep deprivation and temporary psychosis, West credits his turnaround to his religious beliefs. Quote, being a servant to Christ, the radical obedience, and on occasion to being bipolar. Call him creative, call him chaotic, just don't call him crazy. Like some entrepreneurs with this condition, like ADHD and Asperger's, he sees his diagnosis not as a hindrance, but as a superpower that unlocks his imagination.
A superpower.
Yeah.
Can you imagine these people living in the real world with the rest of us?
He did at one time.
I don't know how he did it, because I can't possibly imagine them surviving more than a week. In fact, that's, I think, giving him a little too much credit.
No, I agree. That's this a superpower, really?
Yeah.
The fact that you're just talking normal, and all of a sudden something just goes zzz, and you're screaming and throwing stuff. That's a superpower.
I think he's more like Wonder Twin Powers Activate sort of superpower.
The power of a douche.
Shape of bags of water. Wait.
An ass hat. I don't know.
That works.
Well, so
It pulls down to.
yeah, that's how it goes. Oh, it boils down. That's good. You're getting one of those. See, later in his profile, West admitted that to being blessed by the grace of God for having healed in some respects. Quote, I'm just blessed through the grace of God to go from tweeting at Mark Zuckerberg, West said. I don't even know how that works or how that's
it?
actually
Oh,
like, yeah, that was it. That was the quote.
I'm just blessed through the grace of God to go from tweeting at Mark Zuckerberg.
Yes.
That's it.
That's
It stops there.
Yes. Dead in its tracks.
So it took the grace of God for him to stop tweeting at Mark Zuckerberg. I think that would be more.
I think so. I think it took something from God saying, no, stop. And he was just like, oh.
Look, Zuckerberg's sitting there going, "Oh, thank you, God."
That's the grace of God right there.
Yeah, it wasn't for you there, Kanye. It was more for Mark. Sorry.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm gonna let you speak. I'm gonna let you speak, Kanye. I'm gonna let you speak.
So, look, somebody got it. What does he say? Twisted. That's all I'm saying.
I think somebody did. This article continues, and I don't want to keep going through it. It continues though. It's just so stupid.
It's a train wreck. What it is. It's just one of those things that the more you read it,
The worse you feel.
yeah, the more you kind of want to smash your head with a rock.
You know what? Instead of smashing your head with a rock,
No, you do the brick like from Monty Python.
yeah. I mean, or the you know, the books, the Bibles from.
Oh yeah, the priests.
Yeah, the priests going down, walking through, they smacking their faces with their Bibles.
Mene.
Requiem.
You're giving me flashbacks. My PTSD is about to kick in.
Too much Latin in this house.
Ooh, I think I took 7-8 years of Latin.
Took 7-8 years of Latin.
Yes.
And where has it gotten you?
You see where I'm sitting.
Ah.
Close enough. I'm Italian. That's close enough.
Poor guy. Jeez. Oh dear God. You see where I'm sitting? I drove all the way from my head. What? How long was it? 7 hours? 6 hours?
Well, if I would have driven it at night, apparently it only takes 5 hours and 15 minutes. But when you leave the time of day I did, it takes almost 8.
Yeah. Okay. So
And a lot of cursing and a lot of frustration. And God bless my child. He's like, "Mom, it's okay.
It's cool. It's cool.
Mom,
Mom.
really, it's okay. I'm with you. It's all good." And
All
he's
good,
right.
Mom.
Actually, traveling with him, it was like nothing coming down here. It was awesome. My trip to Columbus last week, driving by myself, that was grueling. It was when you're by yourself, it's exhausting and grueling. You have a kid to entertain you, and it's like, wow, we're in North Carolina already?
Yeah, if you have anybody to entertain you, it's
Absolutely.
better. If you're by yourself, yeah, it's like jamming a rusty spoon in your eyeball.
Yeah, it is. That is exactly what it is. But instead of jamming a rusty spoon or smacking your head with a Bible, maybe you should try taking some CBD oils.
And they're fabulous.
Guy, that's Ken Brown.
You were really close. Really
was.
close. It's the same guy that created it, Ken Brown, like you said. This is actually a hemp extract derived specifically from a breed that's industrial hemp. That means it has the lowest THC content to CBD levels available to it. It's CO2 extracted. Not only that, but CBD oils is one of those things that you take and you don't really know how it's going to affect you at all times. But say for my wife has fibromyalgia. It helps with the brain fog that she gets. Some people it helps with their tremors, with their nervous system. It helps people with pain. It can help with a myriad of things because it helps your body feel better overall. You should check it out today. If you have some latent pains, maybe you want to try and get yourself off of those pain meds because you know they're addictive. Maybe this will help. Try them out today. Go to mojo50.com/shop. Mojo50.com/shop. Use the promo code Defenders and you can get $15 off the price right then and there.
That's true.
That is true.
I've been using it for a month for my chronic Lyme, and I am taking a lot less anti-inflammatories, and I'm taking a lot less pain pills.
Yay! See?
That's true.
That is true.
Having very good results.
Speaking of co-pilots, we have a young man that wants to say hey to everybody in the Mojo Nation here.
Yay!
Hello.
Hi!
There it is. Yeah, you took right over on your mom's spot. Anything you want to tell everybody? Or are you good?
Every Mojo host deserves everything.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Buttering up the host.
Guess who's getting Christmas from Uncle Dylan and Uncle Steven this year?
Guess who's sucking up for mommy to get her American Express out tomorrow?
Uh-oh. Mom, I want more.
Oh, he's gonna love Lumpies, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got
Oh.
ice cream from local ice cream vendor.
yes.
And, oh, yeah, he's going to like it. Oh, and so going over to the MeWe's, you have that one guy in Louisiana. He says, I wonder if Steven and Dylan have heard about the Facebook group planning to storm Area 51. Yes!
I am so in on that.
Yes, we've heard about it, and that is such the dumbest
And just say,
freaking thing that you can come up with.
guess what? If we've heard about it, guess who else has probably heard about it?
Everyone.
Everyone else. That would include the cats at Area 51. So this is just... Stop it.
Stop.
Stop it.
This is like me telling the story of I know where Camp David is because I found it in the middle of the night one night.
Oops.
Oops. Oops. And every time I tell that story, you know that thing over on my counter, she lights up and gets really happy.
Well, I have one over there, and
We-
it didn't light up when you said that, so I think we're all right.
She hasn't honed into my voice yet.
Ah, there you go.
You would think, though, that the machine would be able to detect it regardless. Maybe it isn't. It's not suspecting you to be here.
It doesn't know that she's supposed to be here because I don't connect all of my calendars and everything to that. We use it for music and timing.
Yes.
So you just have a clock that talks to you and plays music.
Exactly. We have a clock that talks to us and plays music and sometimes says a joke or two.
Yes. They tell great jokes.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
I don't know. I'm too afraid to get one. Get one because no. I know they watch me on my phone. I know they hear me on my phone with all the computers and stuff that we have just for this show. I'm pretty sure that they can track me well enough. They don't need help. They don't need an extra one.
tracking all of us. I can have a conversation in my office with a coworker, and later that night, everything that we talked about somehow shows up in my feed as advertisements and various other. I'm like, wow.
Yep.
They're always watching and listening. I've been on lists for years. I was on lists before they had computerized lists.
I have no idea what a list is. What are you talking about? That's not right.
Steven's pure as the
Look,
driven-
my list only is I just list to the left and to the right a little bit. That's listing for me.
That's-
Thank you. Thank you.
It's not deserving of it. But
No, it is. It is completely
Oh.
deserving.
That was a reach.
Nope. Not a reach.
No, that was definitely.
Well, if it was a reach, then that right there was also a reach.
Oh, I know what we were supposed to talk about that we didn't add to the list.
What's that?
Miley Cyrus not having children until they fix climate change.
Oh yeah. That's a hooray. That's a hooray moment. Actually, I'm gonna pull that.
We're gonna pull that up right now.
Yeah. Oh, while I'm doing that, tell everybody about this Kentucky story.
The Kentucky story. Oh, the Kentucky story.
Mhm.
I got to get to it first. The Kentucky story. Logan County.
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta close this ad. This thing. Now everything's all in my face now. Wrong order. Okay. Logan County, man, allegedly. We all know that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Thank you.
Driving a stolen vehicle filled with uranium, a rattlesnake, and Kentucky Deluxe. So, and actually, this is in Oklahoma, in Guthrie.
Yeah.
2 people were arrested at a traffic stop of a stolen vehicle that revealed that they had a rattlesnake, radioactive uranium, and an open bottle of Kentucky Deluxe whiskey.
You know, that is really just a random assortment of things. Why would you have a rattlesnake, uranium, and Kentucky Deluxe?
Because I would argue that this is the weirdest, like the most strangest scavenger hunt ever. Pure and simple. It's and the bad part is one of the people in the car is also part of that scavenger hunt. Like they're an item. It's either you had to find the driver or someone you had to hook up with somebody who stole the car, or so I'm telling you, it's going to be that weird.
Look,
Steve Jennings is charged with possession of a stolen vehicle, transporting an open container of liquor, operating a vehicle with a suspended license, and failure to carry security verification forms.
what we have here is a failure to communicate.
He failed to do something. Anywho, Rachel Riviera is charged with possession of a firearm after a former felony conviction. So they're not getting in trouble for uranium.
Yeah.
They're not getting in trouble. Of course, they probably didn't know it was in there.
It's probably not radioactive uranium, though. It's probably
makes me-
stable.
It said radioactive. I don't know. The traffic stop was made about 11 a.m. in Guthrie neighborhood because the tag was expired. Jennings was driving.
Wait.
I'm sorry. Did you have a problem?
Sorry. What? One more time.
Yes. The traffic stop was made at 11 a.m. in a Guthrie neighborhood because the tag was expired. The license plate had been expired. So the license plate was expired. The car was stolen. The guy who driving it didn't have the proper identification to be driving it in the first place. Then he was in a stolen vehicle, transporting an open container of liquor, operating a vehicle on a suspended license, and a failure to carry security verifications with a lady who was in possession of a firearm as a former felon. And again, we haven't even gotten to the rattlesnake or the uranium.
That's like 5 separate counts already.
I know. Jennings is in the driver's seat, Riviera in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
And in the back seat, a pet timber rattlesnake in a terrarium.
It's in a terrarium.
At least it was in a terrarium. I've seen people carry them around in 5-gallon buckets.
Stop it.
See,
Oh, I have
Dylan.
stories.
Dylan has one of those things with certain types of animals.
Let's just say that was something that Doc and I had very much in common.
You want to see me completely creep Dylan out?
No, you don't. You dare.
Don't do it here yet.
Don't you do
Oh,
it.
it's a rattlesnake story. You'll love it.
Oh, we can do this. We can do that. We can definitely do that. You got a rattlesnake story?
I
Do
do.
it. You got it. Let's go.
Okay,
Peter
so
off the floor. Go ahead.
crazy fool that I knew in South Alabama years ago used to make money would go out for in a place called Op. They have a rattlesnake rodeo every year.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy, to make money, would go out and hunt rattlesnakes, and he would keep them in 5-gallon buckets. In the wintertime, it does get a little bitter overnight sometimes. And so he brought the 5-gallon buckets into his bedroom because he's afraid they were going to freeze in his van and it was going to be too cold. He had a water bed, one of the old bladder-style water beds, and he woke up in the middle of the night and the rattlesnakes were lined around the bladder of his bed because they had they put a rock on top of the lid on top of the 5-gallon bucket. Yeah. That's just one story of this crazy fool. Yes.
No. Hell no. No.
The waterbed was warm
He
in comparison to the rest of it, and so at least they weren't covering him. They were just on the bed.
Okay, so when he came to visit me the one day at the district attorney's office, he actually brought a bucket with a rattlesnake and wanted to bring it in and show me. I went outside in the parking lot, stood on a bench and up on my tippy toes and looked as far as I could across to see. I have never seen a rattlesnake so big in my life. The head of that thing was the size of a like a saucer, like a cup saucer. It's huge.
Oh my!
Okay. So if we're gonna play this game, then I'm gonna go edit two.
Now Dylan's gonna have nightmares.
Two. No. So I used to work for a factory locally over here, kind of between Steven and I, and
Mm-hmm.
place had a big pond behind it on the property that was music, full of copperheads.
Oh.
And there was this old black dude who was like the hardcore redneck dude, and he would walk through the shop with them in his hand because they would go into the warehouse.
That sounds awesome.
No.
That
There's a reason
sounds
I don't
great.
there-
Dylan, I have lots of stories for tomorrow.
Hold on. We'll be right back. Right after this.
I'm gonna so screw with him tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
I have lots of snake stories.
Uh-oh.
Nope. If you love me, if you're my friend, you won't do this to me.
Have you ever had one land on you?
got your one. You got your one.
I've had 2 land on me.
See, now Dylan's still going to be, like, screwed up by the bed story because he's going to go to bed and then he's
not
going to
gonna
wake up.
sleep tonight.
Not going to bed. You you didn't catch that. Dylan,
He's going to go to the couch and he's still going to wake up in a cold sweat like, snakes! Oh,
now nothing. I'm gonna sit there. I'm just gonna. Sit
I hope
there.
he doesn't have a reclining couch because there's animals that are notorious for burrowing in the, you know how the couches.
cats do that. They like to
yeah.
burrow in. They click, 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 click underneath.
Yeah.
They will protect me. No, they
Tag team, back again.
won't. Second directed, and let's begin. Okay.
That's right. Thank you. Big Farmer Steve, by the way, on the Twitter says, your joke is bad. Thank you.
We're not hired to do jokes.
No, we're not.
Ironically enough, we try to.
Funny enough, I'm not a comedian.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
We try to be.
Attack Yuki's comment.
Uh-oh. What? Attack Yuki? Where?
It's in the radio room.
On the rate. Attack Yuki, do you not know to use the DOA showroom?
Look at the comment, the very last one. At the bottom. It's a common pastime among, and she is exactly correct.
Mexican Americans?
Yes. She nailed that one.
Truth.
Truth. She nailed it.
Yup. That is true. All right, let me see here. We got about 5 seconds to come back.
The mighty Mojo 50.
To finish live on your radio dial, Mojo 50 Radio on the iHeartRadio app. Over on the MeWe,
Yeah.
Slightly Venomous Kirk. Did Dylan just give away a weakness to us jackals?
Yeah. Do you realize how long I've been holding on to that sucker? I knew. I'm not stupid.
Did you hear that? Dylan's been holding on to a snake.
I've been holding on to my snake for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
It was just one of those that I'm not in the mood. Not tonight. I was no.
He's basically by himself tonight. It's really
No,
not a
it's
good.
not it. That's not, now you make me sound like a little girl. No, it's not that. It's so seriously. My aunt and my cousin have been putting up snake. Like there was an article that, or a video that my aunt put up.
Oh gosh.
Some guy was driving and this poisonous snake like literally climbed out from under the dash up his leg. And he's like filming it and taking pictures, and I'm like, oh hell no! I would be out of that car so fast and setting that sucker on fire.
Stop
Walk away.
filming.
No, that's what I'm saying. You could film the flames from a distance,
Mm-hmm.
like Mars, if I can help it. I'm getting the hell out of there.
He's sure going the distance.
No, I don't know.
He's
No.
going for speed.
Oh, I would be. You ever see a fat guy run? Around me.
Also, Attack Yuki on the Mojo 50 radio room in the MeWe chat room said, in these guys' defense, rattlesnake hunting is a common pastime among Mexican Americans.
So true.
It is a truth. It is an honest to God truth.
Yuki, you nailed that one.
Leprechaun is with you. He said in that video thing where the guy was videotaping the snake, he said he would need new underwear.
Oh, I need more than new underwear.
You'd need a new car.
I'd need a new car. I'd probably need new clothes at that point because I'd be coming out of that sucker quick, fast, and
So we were talking about Kanye, and that got us to Miley Cyrus real quick. But before we do that, let's talk about some rappers. We have a rapper that apparently pulled out of a what is it called? It was the Afro Future Fest.
which is a mouthful, but at the same time, it was good. I
So
I see the point in this part of it. We're gonna read this.
well, here's the thing. So here's her quote. Well, yeah, I was immediately enraged just because I am biracial. Hold the
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, that
You should be immediately enraged because it's inequality.
yeah. That's what it should be. It has nothing to do with, oh, well, I'm biracial. Well, then let me ask you this. What would have happened then, Princess, if you were, say, half Mexican and half black, or half Japanese and half black? Would you have felt bad then? Would you have backed out then?
Blasians make very good people. Make very good looking people.
I don't care, I guess. But my point stands. The only reason why she apparently is like, I'm not going to do this. This is not nice. Is
Yeah.
because it was.
Because she was half white, which means if she was going in there, she'd be charged 1 1/4 or 1 1/2.
Which is, well, yeah, but
Not twice, but only 1 1/2.
yeah, so.
Yeah. You see, she pulled out of the festival because they were charging white folks $10 more than the people of color.
And the problem with it is there were actually white people who paid to get in.
Yeah.
No, that.
A lot of them. They were like, yeah, that's fine.
Dumb.
I don't
You're
care.
dumb.
Whatever. And by the way, how would they do that unless the tickets were at the door only? No advance sales of the tickets?
I don't know. And unless
They had a questionnaire at the in the Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster has a questionnaire. What's your gender and what's your ethnicity?
what's your ethnicity? Yeah, are you white or black?
Not
okay.
specified.
If you're black, you've got a discount coming.
Hmm. Anyway, that was stupid. It's a little small story, but I figured we should talk about it before we get to the Miley Cyrus and other stuff.
I will give her credit. At least I will give the girl credit. Again, her reasoning is very skewed, severely skewed.
It's stupid.
But she still did it anyway. It's still,
Well, she says it. She says it. She hasn't done it.
well, it's like a biracial rapper pulled out of a Michigan festival after she learned that white people were being charged twice the amount as other people of color. So it says that she did it, but
Oh, I was moving to Miley Cyrus. I thought you were talking about.
oh no.
I've moved on from the rapper. That's old news. That's old hat, man.
Okay, sorry, I'm closing out Kanye.
Only Kanye can close out Kanye.
It was the snakes. He just can't focus.
Ah, yeah. Well, you got him. You got him all out of wax.
He's gonna be up all night.
So, Miley Cyrus has now vowed to not have children until climate change is solved
Hallelujah.
and fish are in the water. Can I ask a question? Or
thank
Dylan?
God.
Dylan, can you ask a question? I need you to ask this question, please.
Uh-huh.
I need you to ask the question.
Yes.
Please ask the question pertaining to the last few words.
Please repeat that one more time.
Miley Cyrus vows to not have children till climate change is solved and fish are in the water.
Where the hell are the fish if they're not in the water?
Thank you.
I'm just asking. It's
I understand. Hello, 717.
717. And just like that, they were gone.
Hello, can you hear us?
I know who 717 is.
Oh, I know who it is too. I think they butt dialed us though.
No, they didn't butt dial. I guarantee you that. Probably something wacky with the hookup.
On their end? Because I can hear static on their phone.
Uh-oh.
I bet you it's because they're going through a bad area. 717, call us back when you get a better area.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, so if they're not keeping the fish in water,
Where are they?
where are they? Because I sure as hell haven't seen them floating in the air.
They're in the fire.
They're
They're now lava fish.
they have them encased in ice. Well, but that's technically water too. So
Yeah, that's water. That's just hard water.
I feel bad for her husband.
She has a husband?
Yeah, she married Thor's brother.
Are they still married?
Wait, what?
According to this article, yes, she is still married to Liam Hemsworth.
That shows how much I really could care less and don't pay any attention.
Hemsworth, what is wrong with you, buddy?
Well, he's the younger one. You know, the younger one, because he wasn't Thor, he has to do something to get notoriety, and so he.
That's not getting notoriety. That's.
So he marries a whack job?
Yes. Well, it's called. Come on, it's the middle kid that always tries to get attention.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very
That's
true.
what he's doing. I have no talent. My big brother's getting everything. I'm gonna turn around and just go with Miley Cyrus. How
Why?
much-
Because I'm a crazy Australian middle child, and she's into me for
Well-
the day.
Hers is drugs, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
All I can say is thank God there's been a great miracle done today.
Mhm.
This is God moving for sure. Miley Cyrus will not have a child until global warming is taken care of.
And the fish are in the water.
Fish are in the water.
See, she continues on saying, and I quote, "When Mother Earth is angry, don't F with her."
Allegedly.
That's the way I feel women are like
You
right
want
now.
that striked?
The Earth is angry. Hello, hello.
Can you hear me this time?
Yes.
Yay!
Yay!
I changed phones.
Okay, that works.
It's Peekapool.
How's it going?
Pick a pool.
Oh, it's going all right, I guess.
Yeah? What you got going on?
I wish I was down there, but I'm not because I'm dealing with the leftover from last night's sushi. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's a ticket.
So you're not going to be
You
here
had
in North
sushi
Carolina on Saturday because you're dealing with sushi today.
from last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't make it because I had sushi last night, and now I'm dealing with the remnants of that.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to be able to leave your house is what you're saying.
I got
Yeah.
you. No. You know, it's funny.
Like somebody else.
I had the same problem. It's funny you should say that. It must be something going around. Something's in the water.
Yeah, it must be.
Oh,
That's,
damn you, TJ.
That's awesome.
No, get the hell up.
If you don't know what's going on right now, Tasty Jill Hole, Kirk's Tasty Jill Hole on the MeWe, decided to post a big old anaconda picture.
Oh, TJ.
And we're not talking about the one from Baby Got Back. We're talking
My anaconda don't want none. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm sorry, but anything that moves that fast with no legs is the damn devil.
That's kind of in the Bible.
It is kind of.
Not quite, but that's kind of.
Oh, it's kind
Close.
Of there.
Really close.
It's really close there.
Rest
So-
of the description.
So, Peekaboo, did you call just to mess with Dylan, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's like he was gonna do it last week, but no.
But now he's doing it for sure on the show. That's cool. Well, thank you for calling, buddy. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I just hope you have a good time tomorrow. Hope the Tar River opening goes well, and best wishes to them.
Yeah. And hope you're dealing with that sushi as well as you can.
Yes, indeed.
Mhm.
You had the sushi on purpose. You knew what was gonna happen. You did this on purpose.
Yes,
just-
yes. You caught me.
I did.
You've
I knew.
seen through my charade.
Caught
I
you by
seen
surprise.
your dastardly plan.
Yes, indeed.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you later.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you, bud.
have a good evening.
You too.
So long.
He's so bummed.
Now, if you have problems with yesterday's sushi, maybe you should try some Atrantil. I'm not saying it's going to heal your stomach like that, but what I am saying is it will help your stomach digest those foods properly. So maybe even if there is something a little off with the sushi, you'll still digest it and you won't have so many issues. See, Atrantil is based on a blend of polyphenols that help your gut health not only grow but flourish. Because your gut health is an entire biome of all these little microorganisms that are in there, and that's what actually feeds your body. So if you have terrible mineral absorption, it's because your biome is off. If you are gluten intolerant, it's because your your stomach is imbalanced. If you have issues with IBS or the explosions of the butt, or maybe the eruptions or the blockages, or maybe you're just a sports athlete sort of person and you want to make sure that you have a little extra boost of energy.
That's not how you get a boost.
Well, I mean, if you absorb more nutrients out of the food that you eat, you will get a boost, and that's what this does. Keep up, man. You're still on the snake thing, aren't you?
I thought you were implying that the gas would push you.
Well, I mean, it depends on how much gas you have. I'm just saying.
I don't know. The Ultron Tail might help balance him out a little so he can sleep.
Oh. It might do that, too. Go to lovemytummy.com/mojo. That's lovemytummy.com/mojo. You can get a 90-day supply for $99. It's normally 30 days for $39.95. So that gets you $20, same as downtown, right off the top, guys, for 3 months, for a 3-month supply. Check them out today, lovemytummy.com/mojo. That's lovemytummy.com/mojo. My wife posted a snake picture.
I see it.
That's a snake getting out of its skin. That's really creepy though, because it's not like it's a CGI version.
Oh, I fixed that. Very simple.
Mm-hmm. Badger. I love my wife. You guys know that, right?
Your wife is awesome.
Oh, and speaking of Miley Cyrus not having children until Mother Earth is back and the climate change or whatever, a website called humanprogress.org has given us a little hope, a little ray of sunshine.
Little ray.
Mm-hmm. They say, rejoice, the Earth is becoming greener. What?
So, what does that have to do with the Paris Climate Accord then?
Well, amid all the talks of the imminent planetary catastrophes caused by emissions of carbon dioxide, another fact that is often ignored is global greening is happening faster than climate change. Uh-oh. I know who this is. Hello.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Well, we're in North Carolina.
Come on and raise up. You're in Charlotte still, aren't you?
You're still in Charlotte.
Well, we're in Kannapolis.
That's-
We have spent the day enriching the economy of North Carolina.
Yes, spending a lot of money on NASCAR gear, I hear.
We spent a lot of money on NASCAR gear. And now we're just too tired to drive, so we're crashed here.
Like,
But, we're just checking to make sure Dylan didn't have any sushi.
No, I haven't had it. Matter of fact, I haven't had anything tonight. I'm drinking coffee, and that's it.
see, he's making sure that he's going to be cleaned out for tomorrow.
He's trying to stay up all night.
And I'm going to be up all night now because of the
Snakes.
Yeah, it's Kirk.
Well,
slightly.
hey,
Yeah.
welcome to my world. They get me with spiders.
Oh, well, I don't.
No, well, it's,
No.
no, neither. But yeah,
But-
Yes,
But I will get Dylan with snakes because that's funny.
it will.
Well,
Every-
hey, Mrs. Kirk got you good because that thing freaked me out.
That's a good one.
No, that was just and then slightly venomous Kirk turned around and put me running. Like that's actually that's a very good interpretation of what it looks like when I run.
Oh yeah, with the sumo guy running.
Yep.
Yep.
So we just thought we'd check in, but we'll get there eventually.
Okay. Well, we will be doing the grand opening from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's when we will be
Yeah,
there.
I checked in with you guys earlier because we couldn't remember what time.
That's all right. But 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's when we'll be there. That's when everything's really going on and hitting up. We're going to be doing the giveaway for the gun at around the 2 p.m. mark. That'll be the last thing that we do before we get going. Yes, you have to be legally able to buy a firearm. Yes, you have to be of legal age. Yeah, all the requirements are still there. And yes, you have to be there to get it.
And I
Okay,
didn't
so we
even-
have to be there when they're doing the drawing.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
You have to be there at the drawing time.
I didn't
Poor
even
Steve,
know that
he's a
y'all
little
were
upset
doing
about
that.
We're also giving
So
away
excited.
coffee. We're giving away Mojo swag. We're giving away a few things. And
Cream.
we're also we've got ice cream that we're also doing a raffle. So the first raffle is going to be for the Mojo 50
logo.
Oh,
It is
so
It is a
exciting.
1 foot by 1 foot. Well, it's a 1 foot diameter circle.
Yep.
Perfectly cut out design. Wooden setup. Mojo 50 design. It is amazing. It is. Dylan showed me it earlier. He got it earlier today. We picked it up from the guy who makes them over at Arcadian Flags.
Yep.
Yeah, which you can find on the Facebooks over on the Arcadian Flags.
Unfortunately, due to the change of everything and whatnot, he has prior engagements. And actually, he's going to be possibly in Louisiana helping with cleanup and stuff. He's part of stuff for that down there.
So there you go, James. You might be able to meet him firsthand.
Yeah, but he's possibly getting called to go down there for that. So he will not be there in person or doesn't have anything. However, I have a giant stack of his business cards and have all of his information, and you guys will be able to get them from me. I might even bring the computer and let y'all look at stuff, and y'all can order everything he does.
The pewter.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
The pewter.
The pewter.
Pewter.
Okay, we just thought we'd check in since we're just chilling in NASCAR land over here.
Cool. Well, thank you for checking in. And no, Dylan will not be missing any of the event, specifically this time. So.
Well, it's not. It's just, you were doing the show by yourself, right? If Dylan misses tomorrow, we got the tar and the feathers ready to go.
Tar and feathered. It's really hard to tar and feather somebody that's virtual. I'm just saying.
No, but
Oh,
see, what
trust
I'm saying
me.
is they're in town now. This is not like when y'all were up at the lake where you're an hour and something away from me. Y'all are like
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah,
And you know where I live. I know you. You would get the convoy going, be like, oh, I will hit the blinker as I pass by their house, but I won't pull in.
I will lead them
We were
directly
in-
to you.
We were in Henderson earlier.
And you didn't say hi?
Yeah, you didn't stop in and say hi to him? He's upset now.
We kind of stopped for gas and kept going. We were on a mission.
Well, first off, that's the only thing you should do in Henderson unless you're going to somebody's house specifically.
Yeah, you don't.
Stop
You
for
don't
gas
do
and go.
anything other than go through Henderson. It is a gas stop, nothing else.
Yeah, so, but we'll be there.
That's okay.
I am
we will
super
eventually
excited
get there.
about
It's
tomorrow.
been a long day.
It has been. It's been a long day for me too, and it's still going to be a much longer weekend. It's going to be a very long weekend, but we'll see you on Saturday.
Oh, so excited.
Get
Have
some
fun, guys.
rest. We'll see you then. Later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So I know, right?
I'm so excited. Is it bad that I now want to I'm going to probably at the last minute call out anyway just to mess with people?
Are you going to show up late on purpose just to see if you can get away with it?
No, he's going to say that he's not there and then just like walk around the corner.
Just like appear?
Yeah. He's going to hide it. He's going to hide in the supply closet.
No, you know what? If I do something like that, I'll sit at Waffle House across the street and just watch.
Which, by the way, the
Ooh, there's a
Waffle House,
Waffle House?
there is a Waffle House and a
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's right across the street.
Across the street.
Hallelujah. I looked from the time I hit Virginia coming down here, I promised my kid the first Zaxby's I see, we are stopping for Zaxby's.
No
well,
Zaxby's.
y'all can't-
Let
y'all-
me
then
tell you what dinner consisted of. Pulling into a rest stop, and I'm like, here's a banana, here's some Gatorade, here's a whatever kind bar. I'm like, we have a few minutes to get to Stevens. We got to go. Get in the car, buckle. Let's go now.
Oh, and after the show, we'll have some food for you guys.
Oh no, we're good. But I promised the first Zaxby's we see, so that's awesome.
The first Zaxby's you
So
see will
excited.
be tomorrow morning.
So excited.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll knock off and we'll go over and have lunch or get.
Well, you guys can. I can't.
Everybody's got to pay for their own car. I can't either. Daggone it.
And I'm taking Bluebell ice cream home
Okay.
because I can't get it in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
So there's things that we do on road trips. The first Zaxby's we see, we stop for chicken fingers.
There you
We
go.
always stop in Virginia. The last stop in Virginia that we know we can get Bluebell, we always get it and put it in a cooler and take it home.
See, there you go. There you go. And one thing that everybody should do is hop on board with Patriot Mobile while you're at it.
I've been shopping.
You have?
Yes, I actually think I'm gonna switch. They finally there was a small area where I'm at that I needed service that they were not there until recently, and so I'm ready to make that jump.
There you go. See, they're adding more stuff every single day. See, Patriot Mobile is the only conservative cell phone company out there, and it's also the only cell phone company I have.
Yes, I am jealous.
You're getting there, Dylan. You're gonna get there.
Actually, it's I'm paying off the phones, and
once Dylan pays off his phones, he'll be getting there as well. You should switch to Patriot Mobile. It is easy. It is simple. You can join the thousands of members that are already there saving money. You can also get yourself some reliable nationwide coverage and feel good about funding the agenda that's close to your heart. With unlimited plans starting as low as $25 a month, you can jump in today. Use the promo code COMEONOVER when you go to patriotmobile.com/mojo50. That's patriotmobile.com/mojo50. Promo code is COMEONOVER, and you can get a free month after you've been with them for the first 4 months. That's kind of how that goes. Mm-hmm. You stay with them for 4 months. They give you a free month free after with the promo code. That way, everybody kind of gets a little. They know that you're actually going to stay with them. You get a free month, and everything's good to go. Check them out, patriotmobile.com/mojo50. Promo code come on over.
That's true.
That is true. So, continue on this thing real quick before all of our time runs out. He says that the amount of vegetation growing on Earth has been increasing every year for the past 30 years. The evidence comes from the grow rates of plants from satellite data. Huh. And with CO2 emissions pretty much stagnating based upon, everything that's been going on, if we have more plant growth and CO2 stays the same, that would mean that we don't have global warming from CO2.
But the weather.
But the weather changes.
Yeah, but isn't that what AOC said?
Yeah, and then a meteorologist shut her down immediately on the Twitters.
Yes, but she went to an Ivy League college. What did this guy go to? Community college at best?
Who cares? She's a moron.
Well, this a moron with her own sounder. I mean,
you can't get any worse than that.
No, you can't. Well, you could be me.
Oh, I'd be afraid of snakes and sushi and
bad sushi. Thanks. My feet haven't touched the floor since we've been on doing
And I know what you're doing. You're putting it on the back of the desk, on that little pad on the back of the desk. Your feet are sitting up there.
No, I'm literally sitting cross-legged like a little girl.
They can wind themselves into some crazy places.
Every day.
Off the floor, just so you know.
Like in a corner somewhere.
You're not helping.
I've had them drop on me.
This is a mess. So,
Mojo50 Groupie says, "How about snakes eating sushi?"
There you go.
They could handle it. It'd be fine.
That's no, I couldn't do that.
But really, let's think about this. Okay, so if human progress, which I'm guessing is a progressive site.
Well, I mean, you have progress in the name. I would pretty much.
Yeah, humanprogress.org. The way that they write, the way that it sounds when they do write, it makes me think that they're a progressive site. They're telling their folks that you shouldn't be as afraid of global warming as you think you are because there's more green growth over the Earth's surface over the past 30 years. It's been steadily growing consistently.
You mean it's almost like people have decided to responsibly start being good stewards of the planet they've been given without the help or being forced by the government.
Yes.
We've started to, because it's the right thing to do, clean up our trash and not be wasteful and try to save and do things and not take it for granted.
Yes.
As in arguably a self-changing heart as opposed to behavior modification.
Right, because behavior modification doesn't really work unless you do it at gunpoint. And even then, it's not actually working. You're just forcing somebody to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Ooh, is it over? And I didn't get to do this yet. Hold on.
Hold on. It's portals. Anybody who sees the screen, it's going to look like a portal. Her arm's in one area, and then it's behind my head.
I just had to do that. I'm sorry.
The entire show, that's all she wanted to do. She just wanted to do that. That's it. It's fine. It's all right. We can handle.
That was fun.
And you know what? Let's get some bell counts in. Here we go.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day. Today we had 10 missed innuendo bells,
Boo.
60 actual bells,
Okay.
and 13 AOCs.
Not including our show.
Give us a grade of A for the day. Hope everybody has an absolutely outstanding weekend. Peace out, y'all. See you next week.
There we go.
Leprechaun.
I know, right? Leprechaun is awesome. This has been DOAE Show, Defenders Live. Check us out, DOAEshow.com.